Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here with the Sagittarius February Tarot reading. Now you can treat this like pick a card if you would like. Pick a number between 1 and 5 now. First number that pops into your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got mine. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so let's go to the board and have a look at what the cards have to say for February, Savvy Sagittarius. Okay, I like to have a little vision before I turn the cards over. Never know what I might see, and it's sort of interesting. That one. Okay, so closing my eyes, what do I see? I see an hourglass, I don't know, you probably don't remember the days of our lives, like they used to say at the start, like sands passing through the hourglass. These two are the days of our lives, or something like that. Anyway, so timing is important, in other words. And you might find there's issues with time. You don't have enough time, or maybe time is passing too slowly. It seems to pass at different rates. If you're waiting for something, it goes slower. If you really don't want something, it goes quicker, and then it's here. So that's a funny thing, time. Okay, the card that comes up for the first week of the month, you can think of it as in weeks if you want to, or card number 1 if you're doing pick a card, or maybe you want to look at the whole lot and look at it holistically. This is the 3 of Wands. This is usually a small group of people, and quite often just three people, and there's some connection between them. It can be at work. It's like you're on a project together. You're doing something together. There's like a final outcome or a result that needs to happen, but you've all got strong opinions and about how this should happen. What's the best way to get this group dynamic working and get the outcome you want? So Wands are very passionate, fiery people, and a Leo could be involved because of that fire energy, or perhaps a fire sign, another fire sign. So you'll see this one in the middle here in red, and she's very active because of the red. This one's hiding information perhaps, or unaware of something. This one knows but is quieter perhaps. And then the 3 baseball bats here, which mean action need to be taken, but they're all very motivated. The thing about this is sometimes it can bring up disagreements, and so if there is a disagreement, just know that everybody's just as passionate as what you are to get your thing across the line. Okay, so that's the first card. Second card. Let's look at the second card, card number 2, or the second week of the month. Well, that one just fell out. Okay, and it's the moon. So this could be a Cancerian involved with this as well, because the moon rules Cancer. But for you, Savvy Sagittarius, this wolf here is the teacher. And so you could be looking to somebody else for advice, and perhaps they're teaching, or perhaps you're teaching. You might be like a mentor or a coach to somebody else giving good advice. The moon brings up lots of subconscious contents, and it can also bring you lots of gifts and rewards. So this could be, for example, an increase in your intuition, or some spiritual gifts that you've been working on. Maybe you're trying to develop your clairvoyance, for example, and you may see a definite increase in your perception, and it might seem easier in February to relate to the spiritual world under the influence of this card. Okay, let's look at the third card for February for you, Savvy Sagittarius. Okay, that one wants to come out. closing my eyes, I see a pink rose. Actually, it's not a standard type rose. It's one of those old heritage type roses. There's one, it's called creeping rose, I think. Creeping rose, or some word like crepe something or other. And so this brings, I guess, a sort of spirituality, the awareness of spirituality. But being the rose, there can be some element of love there as well. And because it's pink, what I'm seeing, it's not fully developed. It's like still young. It's young love, perhaps. The card that comes up is the Six of Cups. Okay, here's all your flowers down the bottom, and there are some pink ones, although I don't think these are the creeping roses that I was just talking about. But still, flowers mean happiness. And there is a swing here, so you could be swinging on an idea, maybe have to make a decision, but that's sort of in the background. It's more about joy, living, growth, so much green there for you if you've picked card number 3. Okay, it's a lovely card actually, full of enjoyment for you for the month. Okay, that could be the 3rd week of the month if you're doing this via or by time. Okay, let's look at card number 4 now. Card number 4. There's only 28 days in February, so if you're doing it by week, you're going to have 1 card left over. Okay, close my eyes now. I see blue, bright blue. Okay, it's about speaking up, communicating, really getting your message out in the world. It's great if you're in business. It's great for marketing and promotions. And it's also great for you personally because it's like you feel like you're achieving something and you're letting people know about it. It's very bright blue that I'm seeing. And it's great if you sing or use your voice, or maybe, if you have a job where you use your voice in public relations, for example, or you're some sort of musician and you have to, blow into a woodwind type of instrument or something like that. Okay, and the card that comes up is the 7 of Swords. Okay, so traditionally it's called the Thief in the Night card, but I don't really get the vibe of that very strong very often. Because she's got yellow legs here, and this yellow is just too bright to be doing anything underhanded. I feel like there's still a lot of grey in the background, maybe clouds of confusion, but I feel like she's moving away. She's got some swords here, and in the traditional Thief in the Night interpretation, they would say she's stolen these swords, but swords are ideas. And so maybe she has seen somebody else's ideas, but that if she just uses them without changing them, they're not going to work, because the things that work best is when you change them and make them your own, and you're not plagiarize people's work and that sort of thing. See, she's putting swords in the ground here. That means making them real, making them physical. Okay. But how I interpret this card is like moving away from a bad situation and life improving. She's looking back to see how far she's come, and she can continue on with these ideas and make them physically manifest. Now, there's a lot of tents here that are open, and that can be interpreted as, something indicating travel. But with COVID and everything, it's a bit difficult. Certainly if you're in Australia, travel is difficult here at the moment. But generally, my go-to interpretation for this is the chakras are opening. And that means stuff is coming up to deal with. And it's from the past, and you're looking back and thinking how you could have done better, or what happened, or how the other person could have done better, whatever the case may be. So that's the 7 of Swords, Savvy Sagittarius, for you. And the last card, card number 5, and we'll have a look at that now. Let's go with that one there, closing my eyes. What do I see for card number 5? Okay, I'm in the kitchen and the door opens and it's like a pantry. At first I thought there wasn't much in the pantry, but then when I looked, there was lots of food in the pantry. So an empty pantry obviously means you may need actual physical food, sure, but spiritually it means that you're not getting the nurturance that you need. And so you probably need to associate with people who will feed you spiritually, not suck your energy dry, okay? Because sometimes certain people can do that. And you'll know because you'll feel like a very low vibration emotion. So you might feel scared, fearful, worried, and then if you're going through a diet of fear and worry all the time, watching stuff, don't watch it, okay, because it's lowering your entire vibration. And then I see the pantry is full of food. So that just says to me that, if things are down, life doesn't go straight up like that. It goes up and down, and I'll draw it that way. You'll get what I mean. But you can make your life trend upwards by vibrating at a higher level and associating with people that vibrate at a higher level, okay? So although people that vibrate at a higher level acknowledge negative things that go on in the world, for example, the trick is not to focus on them. The trick is to acknowledge them and then let them go and focus on positive things. Okay, the card that comes up is the Queen of Cups. This is a beautiful card, all about the emotions, okay, being the leader of the emotions. The emotions do not lead you. You decide what you're going to do with your emotions. It's really important to feel them, though. See all the water here in the background, the ocean? That's the subconscious. And then she's got this shell here and here, these shells, and she's seated right on the edge between the physical dry land and the emotions and the energies, the currents of the subconscious. And you'll see here she's wearing sort of tones of blue and green. So green is from the heart, what makes your heart sing, and the blue is from also express the throat and self-expression. A couple of seagulls up here looking at the big picture view, out for what they can get, no doubt. We have a lot of seagulls in Australia, and you go down to the beach with your fish and chips to eat your fish and chips. Oh my God, they don't leave you alone. But she's holding a cup here in both her hands, and this is a cup of emotion, okay? So cups are containers, and they contain energy, and your emotions are an energy. And if you can hold your emotions in a cup, an internal cup within, hold your emotions, they will transform. So that's why she's a leader, that's why she's a master, that's why she's royalty, because she can do that. Okay, this is your month. 3 of Wands, the Moon, 6 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and Queen of Cups. So that's pretty well balanced, they're quite, across the suites, and a major here. So Wands, Cups, Swords, Cups. Okay, so a bit more emotion, but some happy times and some insightful times coming to you, savvy Sagittarius. All right, so I'm just going to close my eyes now and see what I can see for you for February, for this month, February, for savvy Sagittarius, February 2021. Okay, Spirit's handing me a pendant, and it's got a beautiful filigree sort of artwork around it and a dark stone. And I'm trying to work out what the colour is, and it's sort of changing. At first I thought it was like a dark quartz or something like that, but then it changed and I saw a little bit of amber in it in the light, and so this could be this is like a gift that's being given to you, but you're unaware of it at this stage. And as you become more and more aware, it will show its true color. But I did see a little flash of an amber orangey color. So this could be somewhere between the sacral chakra and the second chakra and the solar plexus, the third chakra. Okay, so this means that you could be feeling more creative, and you could have success coming this month with a creative project or something that you feel, very turned on or excited by the idea of it. Okay, anything else for Savvy Sagittarius this month, February 2021? Something's turning upside down, and it's like I thought I was in the forest, and it's like a wooden cottage or something, or a wooden cabin, but it was on its head, and I just don't know what that means. But certainly getting in touch with your natural instincts, and maybe you are sort of thinking of living in a state of, a more natural state, but your life gets turned on its head, or you have to turn things upside down in order to live a natural life, perhaps. I'm really guessing there, I just don't know. Yes, so they're saying, okay, I see some daisies, and it's like something's passed away because the flowers have gone now, but then I know there's more flowers coming too. So it's like, make space in your life. Maybe you want to have a clean out of your wardrobe, or get rid of some furniture or something that you don't need anymore. So yeah, time to make a bit of space in your life, Savvy Sagittarius, so you can welcome new things in. Okay, so that's it. I hope you found it a bit useful. Please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate a like, and also if you could share this, that would be wonderful as well. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit that notification bell right now. Go on. All right, thanks again everyone. Have a wonderful month, and I shall see you all again soon. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.